Awareness Heart Hub TV presents
Powerful Prayers for Success and Good Health.
I gotta say, diving into these personal prayers for this deep dive, it's definitely a new one for me.
Yeah.
But it's strangely fascinating, right? Like, we're peeking into this really personal space, trying to understand how some people seek success and good health through prayer.
Yeah, it is personal. And it's also a common thread across so many cultures and traditions. This idea of reaching out to something bigger than ourselves for help, for guidance, for hope.
Totally. And one of the first things that jumped out at me looking at these excerpts was just how direct the language is. Like, it's not abstract or anything. It's straight to the point. Heavenly Father, I need this.
Oh.
Or gracious and loving Father, please grant me. It's like, boom, here's what I'm asking for. What do you think about that directness?
Well, I think it speaks to the sense of familiarity. It's like they're talking to someone they know, someone who's close to them.
Mm-hmm.
Not some distant deity way up high, but someone they can confide in, someone who listens, someone who maybe even directly intervenes in their lives.
Someone who's maybe on a first-name basis with, almost, right?
Right, exactly.
And speaking of asking for things, we see a lot of favor and blessing in these prayers, right? It's like there's this real desire for guidance, for support on their path to success and good health.
Absolutely. And I think that really taps into a very human desire for external support.
Yeah.
Like, we're not alone in our struggles. We're looking for something or someone to help us along the way.
To guide us.
To guide us, exactly.
Yeah.
It always connects to the psychology of hope and optimism.
Yeah.
There's research that shows, having that belief in a positive future, it actually can have a tangible impact on our well-being.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So it's like even just the act of asking, of believing in that support can be beneficial in and of itself.
It could be, yeah. It's fascinating, isn't it?
It is. And one thing that's interesting is how they'll have these very broad requests, like divine success, just this overarching thing. But then they'll get really specific too, like health flowing through my body. It's this mix of big picture and then very, very specific details.
Yes, it's like the difference between, if you're setting goals, right?
Yeah.
Setting that big overarching goal and then breaking it down into those smaller actionable steps.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
You have the grand vision, success, well-being, and then these concrete manifestations of those desires.
Yeah.
And maybe this blend of general and specific reflects a belief that the divine operates on both those levels, the big picture and the everyday detail.
The macro and the micro, yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, there's one specific detail that really caught my eye. They actually quote a verse from Isaiah. By his stripes we are healed. It's like that line carries a lot of weight in this context.
Yeah, Isaiah 53.5. It's a very powerful verse within the Bible. Often it's interpreted as this promise of healing through faith. And it's interesting because even within Christianity itself, there are a lot of different interpretations of that verse.
Okay.
Some people take it very literally. They're talking about physical healing. Others see it a little more metaphorically, healing from spiritual or emotional wounds. So it's not just about like your body healing, but maybe about your soul healing. But by invoking these specific words, it's tapping into this shared scriptural language.
Yeah.
So it's connecting this personal desire for good health to a much broader spiritual narrative.
Yeah. It's almost like it adds legitimacy to it.
Right, exactly.
Like, this isn't just me saying this. This has been said.
This is rooted in something much bigger than me.
Yeah, yeah. And it's not just about receiving either, right? There's that other excerpt about establishing the work of my hands. That really stuck with me. Establishing the work of my hands and making it a channel of your blessing. So it's like there's this acknowledgement that, hey, I'm putting in the work. But then there's also this desire for that divine influence to help it be successful.
I think that's a really, really important point because it highlights this belief, and it's found in a lot of different spiritualities, that we have an active role to play in achieving our goals, even as we're seeking that divine support.
Oh, interesting.
It's not about passive reception. It's not about just sitting back and waiting for things to be handed to you.
Yeah.
It's about actively participating in our own destinies, right? But at the same time, acknowledging that there's this higher power that can influence the outcome.
So it's like, I'm doing my part, but I need your blessing to really make it work.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And it's this fascinating interplay, right, between human agency and faith. And that's really, I think, at the heart of how a lot of people approach, their goals and aspirations.
Wow. So we've gone from these seemingly simple snippets of prayer to this really nuanced picture of human longing, right? Faith, this desire for support on our journey towards success and well-being. It's pretty amazing, actually.
It is. It really is. And it makes you wonder, how do these expressions of prayer, how do they resonate with your own personal beliefs, your own understanding of what it means to seek success, to seek well-being, whether it's through prayer or meditation or just sheer determination? Yeah. What helps you on your journey?
That's something to think about.
It is something to think about.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, fascinating deep dive today. Really appreciate your insights on this.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Welcome to G Fine Arts Boutique, your go-to shop for custom t-shirts and jerseys. Looking for unique, high-quality clothing that stands out? At G Fine Arts Boutique, we offer print-on-demand t-shirts, jerseys, and kids apparel that are custom designed to fit your style. Whether you need a cool t-shirt for yourself, an adorable kid's tee, or a personalized jersey, we have the perfect item just for you. Why shop with us? We offer custom designs. Personalize your apparel to express yourself. Our fabrics are premium quality, soft, durable, and printed to last. G Fine Arts Boutique is for everyone. We've got t-shirts, jerseys, and kids' tees for all ages and accessories. Eco-friendly printing, high-quality prints with sustainability in mind. Shop with G Fine Arts Boutique today and wear your personality. Whether it's for casual wear, sports, or school, we've got you covered with our print-on-demand magic. Order now and get the look you will love.
Please note, the following links, also included in the description, provide direct access to my products available on Amazon. Your support through purchase is greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance.
Thank you for joining us today. Please see link in description. Have a wonderful day.